Hello everyone, and welcome to a cosplay tutorial. So this video is going to focus on a specific element from my newest cosplay, which is Niffty from Hazbin Hotel. I have definitely caught the Hazbin Hotel brain rot, and it hasn't stopped since the show came out, so Niffty was just bound to happen. She's my favorite little gremlin. One of the key design elements of Niffty is that she is a Cyclops. So I tried to come up with a way that I would be able to replicate that in my cosplay, but also not compromise my vision, because I have dealt with costumes that compromise my vision, and it is not always a good time, especially at a crowded event like a convention. So in this video, I'm going to give you a walkthrough of how I made these two Niffty eyes for my cosplay. Also in the description box, I'm going to include a free pattern for both of these Niffty expressions. That way, if you are using this tutorial to make your own Niffty cosplay, you have a pattern to work with. And if you end up using my pattern and this tutorial, I would love it if you tag me on social media. That way I could see fellow Niffty cosplayers out there using the eyes. So let's go ahead and go right into the tutorial. So in the description box, I will put a list of materials that I used, as well as the link to that Niffty pattern. So for the outline of her eye, I cut that out of EVA Foam. I used 2mm foam because I didn't need this to be that thick, and it was also a lot easier to cut that way. So I cut it out with a box cutter. You could also use a pair of scissors because this foam is so thin. And then once that's cut out, we're gonna go ahead and cut out the mesh part of the eye. So I'm going to go ahead and trace out that pattern onto my material and cut that out with a pair of scissors. This material is waterproof durable canvas. So what's really special about this material is that when it is up close to your eye, you are able to see through the mesh very clearly. However, when it is at a distance, you can't see your face behind it. So that is super cool. Make sure you cut it a little bit bigger than the space you left in the EVA foam, because you want to be able to make contact with some super glue. So to paint the mesh, I used acrylic paint because that's what was recommended online. And to paint the mesh, I kind of used two different styles of painting. So to cover large areas, I used a sponge and kind of just dabbed the paint in. And then if the paint clogged some of the holes in the mesh, I took a pin and just poked through the hole once the paint was dry. That way it wouldn't obscure my vision in any way. And then for the smaller details on the eye, I found that a brush was the best way to get a smooth look. Now, just be patient with this painting process because you are painting on a mesh, so there's holes in it. So in order to get a very opaque look, you will have to paint quite a few layers on in order to get it looking very clean. And somehow I lost the footage, but I did paint the EVA foam with some black acrylic paint after I heat sealed it with my heat gun. And then you can attach your eyeball to some very cheap clear safety glasses. I got these on Amazon for like $2 for a pack of them, so super easy. The super glue of choice for me is Loctite. And here's a demo of what the Niffty eye looks like with a full cosplay on, so enjoy my awkward camera posing. You're welcome. And that brings us to the end of the video. So in the description box, feel free to use that Niffty pattern and tag me on social media if you do end up using it in your Niffty cosplay. Also, if you'd like to see some more cosplay content from me, you can go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also check me out over on Instagram for a bit more real-time updates of my cosplay content. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.